Hi Scorpio, I'm Brenda and I'm here again today to bring you your monthly Angel Tarot and Angel Oracle card reading for the month of November 2018. I apologize for not getting these videos out for the month of October, but I was in Europe and Italy for all of September. So I apologize for that, but I have been popping out on Facebook to do some live videos and give out free card readings to those that come into the room, into my chat room there. I want to also take this time to sincerely thank you for your interest in my channel and for viewing, liking, and sharing these videos. If you would like answers to any questions, clarity, and accuracy, I welcome you to go up there, and that's where you'll see where you can book a private reading with me. Either a private reading or a private Reiki session with me, because this is, Scorpio, a general reading. A lot of these cards will resonate with a lot of you, but there will be others that it won't be so accurate with, and that would require a private reading. So I'm doing things different today, Scorpio. I am using a 5-card spread. And during this 5-card spread, I will be adding a card for each one of those 5 cards as a clarifying card. At the end of the reading, I will have an outcome card, which will be drawn from the Answers from the Angels Oracle deck. At which time, if there is a question that you want an answer to, often that final card from Answers from Our Angels will give you that. But it will be a final outcome card for this entire reading. Now, I have to tell you, I just shuffled these cards and out they flew out on the deck, and you have ended up with 4 major cards. There's going to be a lot of transition going on for some of you Scorpios. I see a lot of movement coming in. There's going to be a lot of things happening with you. This is like an awakening for some of you. This is an amazing, amazing reading for some of you Scorpios now. So you have 4 major cards: life experience, justice, release, and the Lovers. The very first card you have, though, is an Earth card, and this is the Knight of Earth. Earth cards have to do, excuse me, with the material part of our lives, and often how we bring that currency and abundance into our personal lives and our home lives and so on, and that can be contributed and, basically from our jobs, careers, and professions. But it is the Earth card. Some of you may be dealing with the ecosystem. Some of you may be dealing with nature. Some of you may be getting into, tapping into Mother Nature and all that power and all that energy from the Earth. But also it has to do with our closest circle, and that would be our families or people we feel closely connected to, friends, that we bring into that tribe, bring into that fold, and we consider them that closest family members. But this, I see, has to do with honoring a commitment that you've got yourself into. And I do see that it's time to buckle down and get things done. It could have to do in your personal life. Maybe there's things in your home life, in your family life, that you've been putting on hold and procrastinating about because you really haven't wanted to do it. You've shelved it. Well, time's running out, and I think these things need to be done. Others, I see it maybe happening at your place of work. Maybe things are building up, and you need to get them done. Honor your previous commitments, my friend. Now, don't worry about it, because this is the card, the King of Night, that says your guardian angel has their hand on your back, and they're going to help you, and you're going to get it done. So I do see that some of you will be getting help. You're not going to have to do this all on your own. So step up, but also ask for help. So I do see that, there are going to be others that will be able to step up, and you can allocate some of this work to and some of these jobs to that you have to get done. But I know it shows me that you've said in the past, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do it. And then, things come up. Things get in the way in our life. We get busy and we get distracted, and sometimes we forget. And then you're down to a deadline. It's crunch time, and it's like, oh, I got to get this done now. But know that your guardian angel is standing right there with you, Scorpio, and they're going to make sure that you're going to be able to get this done, okay? Now, let's start off with our first major card, and this is life experience. Oh, man, you guys have such an amazing month in November. So this shows me that it's either just happened, an event, a life event has just happened, or you're in the midst of it, or it's happening very, very soon. So I do see that something's happened to some of you that has changed your entire life. And it's a lesson, and the blessing that's come in from this, you're starting to realize now. And you're going to be able to spread your wings. It shows me now that you're given the freedom and the resources to do what it is you truly wanted to do, to make your dreams come true, okay? Be able to pursue that passion. Or some of you, it may have been, the separation of a relationship that you've been struggling with, and finally now you're able to step out and say, okay, it's done, it's cleared up, now I can spread my wings and fly solo. So I do see that it's time for some of you to step out there. Take that leap of faith, okay? This is a wonderful, wonderful card that says, a significant life event has happened, is happening now, or is soon to happen to some of you Scorpios. And it's going to lead to change. I want you to embrace that change. This is a wonderful, wonderful card. Yeah, sometimes we can have negative situations and things that we had not wanted on our path that will change our lives too. But it does teach us lessons. It does show us a blessing, and then it opens doors for us. Even if there's sad situations, when you're free to be able to spread your wings and fly, the doors will start opening for you. You'll be able to see your path and the light ahead. This is a great card for you, Scorpio. Now, in the middle of the month, you've been given Justice. And this, again, is a major card. And Justice is all about balance, okay? It's all about being able to weigh the scales and do things fairly, making those choices and decisions fairly that involve other people that bring that to the table. So I do see, you're going to do what's right. You're that type of person, Scorpio. You're going to weigh your options and do things fairly for everybody involved that is involved in this situation. If you've been wrongfully judged, I see some of you stepping back and licking your wounds and saying, like, why? Well, it will improve, okay? Because I do see that this situation will improve and things will be explained. I do see that, some of you may be having to go to court. Some of you may be having to stand on a platform to defend yourselves. But stand up there and defend your beliefs. Speak your truth, because you're going to do what is right, okay? That's the kind of person you are. You're going to do what is right. So I wouldn't be too concerned about this. I do see that you have help. It's almost like Archangel Michael is there with the sword, but I also see Archangel Raguel there to help you as well. So I do see you're going to do the right thing. You're going to make fair and just decisions and choices determined around this event or these circumstances coming into you, and any legal issues as well. You're going to stand up and defend your beliefs. Now, next to that, you've been given release. And this is quite profound that, this life experience has happened. Now you've had to stand up and defend yourself, possibly in court or in front of someone or others. And now you're going to let go of it. So it's the end of a phase or a situation now when you get this release card, that this has probably already occurred. And now you're going to be able to just go, phew, done and done. So I do see that it's time to move on. Release is something often that has to do with relationship transitions. Moving away, pulling away, going your own way, okay? And going your own way on your own. So some of you may be dealing with a relationship separation. Some of you, it may be the parting of ways with a friend or a companion. Others, I do see you may be moving on to a new location to live. Others, I see you may be moving on from a job, going to a different position, a different job in a different location. So release has to do with a lot of things in our lives, but often it does have to do with relationship transitions. But it's also the end of a phase in your life, okay? So what you were living up until now, it's over. You've dealt with those issues, okay? And now you're going to be able to open the door and walk out freely. So it's time to move on. And that's what release is all about. Now you got the Lovers, my friend. So this is all about making, being level-headed, being balanced, being able to make decisions around you that are, can be life-changing, and that involve not just you, but another person very close to you. So it often refers to intimate relationships and being with your lover and being balanced and being able to do that. I want you to carefully weigh any decisions that you make now in any situation coming into you, okay? Especially if it has to do with another person. There, I do see, two people being involved in any situations. It could be partnerships, not necessarily, a life partner, a romantic partner. But I do see that those of you that are embarking on that and have a lover, and things are going to be beautiful because it shows the two of you very close to each other, and that your divine angel Raphael is protecting you there. So this is also a beautiful card because it is a Raphael card. And Raphael is our archangel that is the healing angel. So any of you that have been dealing with spiritual, emotional, mental, or any physical ailments, know that Archangel Raphael is there, Scorpio, surrounding you with his divine protection and sending you all the information that you need to do your research, if it's changing doctors, if it's medications, if it's going into holistic type of healing yourself. Archangel Raphael will be guiding you in the direction you need to go. So be aware of that he's there with these lovers. But it's a beautiful card. The lovers means that you're being protected, that you're being watched over, and that things are starting to really, really go to the next level for a lot of you. And you need to carefully weigh any decisions that are involving another person that could be very important in your life. Now, that was your general reading. Let's shuffle the cards and see what we get for each card as a clarifying card to bring in the meaning of that card. Well, excuse me, that one flew out on the floor, and we always know it's important to take that card. So Scorpio, along with the Knight of Earth, and you having to get all this work done, okay, in your life, whether it's at work, in your line of profession and your career, or whether it's just in your personal life, you've got to commit yourself. You've committed yourself already, and you've got to get it done. But you're going to get help. But along with that, you've been given the Five of Air. And again, air has to do with judgment. It has to do with making fair and just decisions and choices. It has to do with legal issues a lot of the time. But you're learning. You're learning that by making choices right now, while you're getting this work done, you're going to learn what you can from this situation. So I do see some of you are going to get some flack here because you put things on hold, and you're going to be getting, people are going to be down your throat about it. Get it done, get it done, get it done. But no, because this shows me that your guardian angel's there, you'll get it done. So you're hearing a lot of flack coming in, some of you. But review everyone's motives, okay? If you're coming into, any disagreements with people or discussions with people, or even debates with people right now, please know that you need to review everyone's motives. Now, I do see some of you are in the process of having to make a decision about something or make a choice about something. Don't jump in with both feet before you find out what's going on. Listen to everybody's side of the story before you do this, okay? So review everyone's motives, but get the work done, okay? You need to get the work done, all right? This is saying, yeah, you're going to get some flack from people. Listen to everybody's motives, because you're going to be faced with making a choice as well at the beginning of the month. And, don't jump in too quick to make that choice until you hear everybody's motives. So I'm shuffling now, asking Divine Spirit and my guides to send me a clarifying card for the life experience card. And they've given it to me. And again, you've been given another air card. So this tells me there's going to be a lot of decisions that you're going to have to make, and you're going to be dealing with people around you in November as well. And it may have had to do with this life experience, because it could have been a legal issue that some of you were dealing with, and disbursements of property, and it could have been business, it could be relationship, it could have been matrimonial. But I do see that this is a good card, because this is telling me that those things that perhaps you've been dealing with, now you're at the end of it. Okay, you're at the end of that difficult situation, and you're going to be able to take a deep breath and say, oh, finally, I got the work done, I've done what I've had to do, I defended myself, and things are now starting to improve. So I want you to expect that things are going to get better. This will be the end of that difficult situation, and things are going to start to look up again. So now, some of you that have been going through that just want to throw your hands over the head and say, I just want to get out of here and go on a trip. Some of you will be going on a trip, okay? Some of you, it may be business, other it may be pleasure, but I do see you on a boat. I do see you going over a large body of water, and you're leaving behind all those troubles. Now, for your Justice card in the middle of the month of November, I'm shuffling for that right now. Let's see what our clarifying card for that is. Let's see. Okay, there it is. Oops, sorry. Let's see what that is. Okay, asking my guides and spirit for that clarifying card for the Justice card. There it is. Okay, thank you. Well, things are going to look up. Even though you've had to stand up on your platform, even though you've had to defend yourself, even though you've had to, make fair and just decisions and choices determined around these people that have been stirring the pot up for you, making things difficult, you got the star. Amazing, amazing. So things are turning around. things are improving. We said that with the Six of Air. Well, we said that with, with the life experience card, with the Six of Air. So please know that when you get the star, it means your future is getting brighter. Things are now happening for you and your life is going to improve. This is going to be the end of all that's been coming in. It's about happy times. And now you're going to be able to make long-term positive optimistic plans now. So you're on the right path. Know that when you get the star card, it's an amazing card, a positive energy coming into some of you Scorpions. So please, please know, by the middle of the month, no matter how many challenges you're going to be dealing with, by the middle of the month, you're going to see that start to shift. That energy is going to shift and it's going to improve. I'm really happy for you, Scorpio. This is a great, great news for you. Great card coming in. Now, let's go on to the release card, letting go of those things that no longer serve you, the way we think, the people around us, the situation that you're in. Release has a lot to do with a lot of energy around us in our lives. So, Scorpio, let's see what we've got for a clarifying card for that release card. Okay, telling me this is it. Wow, you got another major card. Who gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major cards in a reading? Scorpio, the energy around you for the month of November is going to be unbelievable. You got strength. So along with letting go, you've got to be strong, okay? It's difficult when we have to walk away from a person or a situation or something in our lives that, we've been disappointed and we've had no choice. Sometimes we get back up against the wall and we have no choice and we have to do this. But if it's a matter of having to look back on it, know that you'll have the strength. You're stronger than you truly believe you are when it comes to difficult situations. I do see some of you felt totally defeated, but know that you're going to be able to have this strength. It's all about you releasing any of that negative, harsh judgment that either has been put on you or you've been thinking about others. And in order to free yourself up and to be able to deal with this, you have to let that go. And I tell everybody, let it go. But let it go with love. I know it's difficult when we're being attacked, when we're being brought down, when we're being, judged and doubted. Just, we have to take ourselves to that piece and say, okay, how can I make myself feel better through all of this negative energy? Throw it out into the universe. The universe will take it and then say, I will release you with love. And you feel so much better, believe it or not. You know what they say, kill your enemies with love and kindness. So, okay, I do see that during this transition, during this releasing and letting go while you're being strong, I do see that forgiveness is going to come into play, okay? I do see that compassion is going to come into play. This is how you're going to deal with this. You're going to step back, take a deep breath and say, okay, the screaming and the yelling and all the fighting's over with. I don't want to go down that road again. I want to be able to talk and be at peace again and explain myself and then let it go. Let it go with love. So this is all about forgiveness and compassion. And when you're being strong, not about aggression, not about, getting angry and going through horrible anxiety. This is about being strong and going within and just saying, I'm moving on and I'm better for it. Okay, Scorpio, the Lovers. Let's see what that clarifying card is for the Lovers, okay? Let's see what we can do here. Thank you. All right. You've been given the Ace of Air. So you've had a lot of air cards. You've had a tremendous amount of major, major arcana energy going on. So here we have 1, 2, 3. You have 3 of these air cards here. And so in conjunction with the Lovers and being careful about any choices and decisions that you have to carefully weigh when it has to do with dealing with another person or perhaps your potential lover and partner. Please know that the Ace of Air talks about beautiful, brilliant new information coming into you, new ideas coming into you, all to add to this beautiful moment. And I do see that you're going to be seeing the truth in a situation. So someone's going to come in and they're going to explain something to you and you're going to hear, wow, I needed to know that. And someone's going to tell you a truth about a situation. Now, sometimes aces are the beginnings of things. So in the beginning of you receiving this information, And again, I have to tell you, with the Lovers, you need to weigh your decisions carefully, okay, when it comes to the Lovers card, dealing with anybody. So make sure you listen to the whole story. But anyway, it may be a little challenging in the beginning when you hear this information, but it's going to be, they refer to it as brilliant new ideas and inspirations, and you're going to see the truth in this. So this is not a bad message, okay? This is a message that you need to keep your eyes open, and you need to be open-minded when you hear this information coming in, okay? Don't let it stress you out. It could be a little challenging in the beginning. It might like, whoa, I didn't know that, but now I do. But it's going to change everything, okay? It's going to make things even better for you because they refer to it as brilliant new ideas and inspirations coming in. So this is not a bad negative message that's coming in with the Lovers. It's all about, being careful, weighing your options and decisions that you make around another person. And it could be your lover, it could be someone close to you that, you're very, very closely linked with. Now, that is your reading for the month of November. But let's go in and do the outcome card from Answers from Our Angels Oracle deck. This is a beautiful deck. Some of you that have followed me on Facebook have seen me use this deck out on lives. And so this is the time, if some of you Scorpios have a question that you would love an answer from the divine from. So, but this is the major card. This is the main card, and there it is. Okay, you can see how it's jumped up out of my deck. So, here you go. Scorpio, you are ready. You're ready. So, this has been an unbelievable month, full of energy with all these major cards: life experience, justice, the Star, release, strength, the Lovers, and what a wonderful, wonderful month of different changes and transitions and moving on and moving forward. And, you've had a lot of energy going on, Scorpio, for the month of November. But at the end, know that it was all worth it. Because now those changes have made you. You're ready. You're ready to be stronger. You're ready to walk forward. You're ready to make these changes in your life for the better, for your greater good, Scorpio. This is your reading, Scorpio. It may be general, but for some of you, this is going to resonate big, big time. So, I'm happy. You're ready. I love this card. It's amazing. It's telling me that all of this major energy that's going on with you, Scorpio, is leading you to now move forward. And that you have all the resources now at your fingertips being put out on the table to work forward for you to move forward. So you're ready, Scorpio. Great reading. I wish you, I'm out of breath and energy just doing this reading for you because there's so much energy that's going to be going on in November for you, Scorpio. So I know you're strong and I know you're going to handle it. So I wish you a great remainder to today and a wonderful, optimistic month of November to look forward to, and I'll see you in December, and know that I continue to stand in that circle of light for you, my friend Scorpio.